My parents called a family meeting to pressure me into donating a kidney to my brother, the same brother who tormented me for 20 years. I said I'd get tested, as long as we discussed the car crash he caused in 2014 first. My name is Nalan. I'm 33. My brother Travis is 36 and has been untouchable my entire life. He shoved me into walls, broke my things, told kids at school I wet the bed. When I told my parents, my mom said, "He's just teasing." My dad said, "Toughen up." Travis was diagnosed with stage 4 kidney failure last November. His doctor said a sibling donor was the best option. Within 48 hours, my parents told me not asked to get tested. I said I'd think about it. My mom cried. My dad said, "There's nothing to think about." A week later, my mom showed up at my apartment with pamphlets about living donation. She sat on my couch for 2 hours explaining how safe it was, how Travis had 2 kids who needed their father. I asked if she remembered what Travis did to me growing up. She said that was childhood stuff, Nolan. My dad called next and said refusing would be killing your brother through selfishness. I hung up for the first time in my life. Then the breaking point. Travis himself called on December 3rd. I expected maybe an acknowledgement. Instead he said, "Mom says you're dragging your feet. Just do the test. You owe me." I owe you? I kept you tough growing up. You'd be soft without me. 10 seconds of silence. Then I said, "I'll get tested." But first we discussed the crash in 2014. He hung up immediately. Here's 2014. Travis was driving drunk on Route 9 at 11:40 p.m. on a Saturday in October with me in the passenger seat. He ran a red light and hit another car. I fractured 3 ribs and tore my ACL. The woman in the other car was hospitalized 9 days with a broken pelvis. Travis walked away with a bruised shoulder. My parents hired him a lawyer. They told me to say I didn't remember who was driving. I was 24 and so conditioned to protect Travis that I almost did. The other driver's family settled for $40,000 from my parents' savings. Travis never got a DUI, never lost his license. Nothing. My parents organized a dinner the 2nd week of December. They called it a prayer gathering for Travis's health. 15 people. Aunts, uncles, cousins, our pastor. My mom stood and said, "Family means sacrifice. When one of us suffers, we all step up." She looked directly at me. Everyone did. I stood. I agree. So let's talk about the sacrifice I already made. I laid 3 documents on the table. The ER discharge report listing my injuries. The settlement paperwork with the $40,000 figure. The police report listing the driver as unidentified because my family told me to lie. October 2014. Travis drove drunk, crashed with me in the car, hospitalized an innocent woman, and this family covered it up. My pastor looked at my parents. "Is this true?" My dad went pale. My mom started crying. "That has nothing to do with his kidneys." Travis slammed the table. I was young and stupid. That was 10 years ago. Then my Aunt Rita, silent until now, spoke quietly. Travis borrowed my car last March and returned it with a dent and an empty bottle of Jim Beam under the passenger seat. He told me I must have forgotten about the dent. The entire room shifted. My cousin lowered her phone. My uncle put down his fork and stared at Travis. Travis looked around wildly. "This family is supposed to have my back." "This family has had your back for 36 years, I said. "I'm the one with the surgical scar." I didn't donate. Travis found a match through the National Registry 4 months later. The transplant was successful. I'm glad he's alive. My parents still call me selfish. My mom left one voicemail saying I chose bitterness over my brother's life. I saved it, not as ammunition, but as proof that in this family, the spare parts were never supposed to have a voice. I still have the scar on my left knee from the ACL repair. 9 years healed over, but every time I look at it, I remember I already gave enough.